beading friends, my name is Joey Balestrieri. Welcome to my work table and welcome to my channel. I have some sad news and I guess some exciting news all at the same time. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I live in Orlando, Florida, and we have a fabulous bead shop called Bead Time that has been in business for at least 25 years that I've been going there. And they have recently announced online that the store is closing. So my friends and I are devastated, needless to say. We've always felt really fortunate to live in a place with such a fabulous bead shop. But the good news is that what had happened is the building is sold and they are actually looking for a new building. So I'm going to share my unboxing. This is the information for Bead Time, and the website is www.itsbeadtime.com. And Hannah, the owner, and her family spoke to me while I was in the shop today, and they said that they're going to still have their online business. So in the meantime, they're looking for a new store. So it's bittersweet because we don't know what they will find, if they will find it, and how long the store will be closed. So they are doing 50% off everything in the store between now and June 15th, 2024, if you're watching this sometime in the future. So I'm going to show you my goodies. I did some damage. I really was, it was a little bit emotional because like I say, they've been in business for at least 25 years. That's how long I've known them to be there. And I am not sure if it was even longer. So it's really, really sad. But everything in the store was 50% off. So I'm going to show you what I got. So like this says $2, it was $1. And I'm going to show you what I got because I just like went in and got things for my stash that I could see as a future project or a future video. And so I'm going to share these because for those of you who are not in my area, you can go online and maybe you'll know when you see things online from my unboxing, and maybe you'll even learn something, a new bead style or shape or finish from my unboxing if you're newer to jewelry. So let's dive in. I should show you the pile. I got 2 of these glass pendants. I got this amazing purple one and I got this amazing pink one. It is so beautiful. I don't even know what I'm going to do with these, but I do keep like long leather cords that are just plain. And when I get beautiful things like this, I'll put a large bail or jump ring so that I can change it out from a chain to a leather. But I just thought those were absolutely stunning. They were $2. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. This is one of my bags. And this is all from the seed bead and 2-hole bead wall. I got a little stash of that and they were so sweet. They put in an entire bag of cane glass for me, and I'm actually super excited about this because my little beading group, I am planning a get together in June. We do a wine and coffee bar and a charcuterie, and we do a project together when we get together, and this time it's going to be a herringbone wrapped, wire wrapped pendant. And I purchased some cube beads, and these cane glass beads are absolutely perfection for the herringbone wrap. So I'm going to dive in. I'll start with my little package of Tila beads, O beads, and I'm just going to show you. I kind of went through what was left of the inventory because everything was 50% off. So one of the things that I stock up on when I'm bead shopping is the 15-0 Miyuki seed beads, because at least in my area, my Michaels, my Joann's, my Hobby Lobby, they have a good selection of seed beads, but not 15-0s. So when I'm in a bead shop or even when I place an order, I do try to stock up on the little small size of seed beads because they are so useful. So let's see what I got in seed beads. I got these pink. I'm going to have to pull them out at random because it's just a huge bag. These are 11-0 Delica, and if you're not familiar, the Delica are the more uniform, almost like a little tiny miniature cylinder, and I really love those. They are just beautiful when you're doing certain designs like this. The Delicas are really pretty, like in between 2-hole beads. And one of my favorite things in the world are the check glass O beads. I have a bracelet. I have a couple of bracelets that I just finished, and I'm going to show you what they look like. This is what an O bead looks like as a spacer. I've put them in between these cylinders and in between these little Hishi beads, and look what they look like in between a mermaid glass bead. They are such a unique shape. It is literally like a tiny little donut. And I just love them. I reach for them as spacers all the time. If you've watched any of my other videos, I am sure you have seen me reach for these little O beads as spacers, and I really love those. So I took whatever I could get. There was not a lot left at 50% off, so I got all the golds because I work in gold and copper a lot. And then this is the most beautiful. I don't know if the camera is showing you, but this is like, and it's it's an O bead, and it's called Rosaline, and it's got like a shimmer finish on it. It's so pretty. It's almost the color of my hand. I think I would have to show you this in a design for you to see how beautiful this bead is, but I really love these, and I don't have a lot of them in my stash, so I always pick them up. Oh, here's one that has an AB finish. So this one you can see a lot better, but aren't they cool? They're like little itty bitty micro donut beads, and I just love them. They are so beautiful as spacers, and if you stack like, you know, 2, 4, 6, you get a totally different look than when you just use the individual. So normally these would be $7.50 for a little tube, and so they were $350, $375. So as I said, I took whatever colors I thought I might use, and I just went down the seed bead wall. I think the seed beads, these are 11.0 just Miyuki rounds, and I think they were $3, so $1.50 for that tube. I mean, that's like the clearance prices at our craft stores. And then I just love these 2-hole seed beads, the Super Duos. I do so much with these. If you've been on my channel, you've probably seen my little boy and girl bead people, and I actually just finished a video using these Super Duos and making some Tila/Super Duo bracelets, and it's already uploaded and scheduled, so this video will be coming soon. But I love doing a lot of things with them, and it doesn't have to be bead weaving. Let me just show you, like, this is one of the bracelets that's coming up soon. So I like to mix those 2-hole beads, the Super Duos, with other 2-hole beads, and get this just really, really cool look. So I have a video coming on these bracelets, and let's see, 15.0. As I said, I sort of gravitate to the 15.0 seed beads, especially on sale, because they're a little bit hard to find. 11.0 Delicas, and I'm just thinking summer, so I was looking at all these pretty tropical colors like the turquoises, the water blue, the peaches and citruses and orange colors, and then for me, I always have to get berry tones, the pinks and the purples and lavenders and like the burgundies and, you know, wine colors. Those are my shades, so I always try to get some of those. So here's another beautiful 15.0 seed bead. I don't know, I hope the camera is showing you the colors. They are just beautiful. And then I have a little Tila bead stash, so I just went through the Tila bead. This is a half Tila. This one, what side? This is a whole. I don't even know what I got. This is a whole, all whole Tilas, and I just picked up like this champagne color in the half. But these are the little 2-hole beads for newer people that don't know what a Tila bead is. It's a Japanese bead with 2 holes, and they're these perfect little squares. And so they come in a full size, in a half size, and in a quarter size, which is really, really small. And you can just make the most amazing patterns with Tila beads. So that is my one little stash of seed beads, O beads, Tila beads. Maybe I'll just put the other beads right on top. I'm going to leave everything on my mat. So if you've been following me, you know that I try to watch what's on trend in the jewelry world. And one of the things, I try to call that out to you guys, and I try to even do like some handmade projects to, you know, kind of keep us on trend and making things that if we're selling on Etsy or at craft fairs, you know, our things are up to date. But if it's even for us, you know, we always want to keep our sense of style. And so for 2024, one of the big trends is watches, but watches not on your wrist. So like a brooch. I have a watch ring that I wear, putting it on a pendant, on a necklace, doing unusual things with watches. And so Bead Time had all of these. They had gold, they had silver, they had some like Art Deco looking ones. They had this little scroll one, and it was $5 for this little watch and 50% off. So $2.50 for this beautiful little timepiece. It actually works. I don't know what my project will be, but I'm actually thinking a pendant, maybe even a brooch. I'm not sure, but I have some vintage ones that I have a project coming up with, but I saw that, and for $2.50, I mean, just beautiful, beautiful quality. I'm really excited about my little watch. I'll leave it out here. Let me lay it out here so you can see. And then I love these. These are so amazing. These are bales for donut beads. And so I also have a findings video where I show how to make these. And the organic handmade ones are lovely, but these are so pretty. I actually got a donut bead as well. Let me see if I can find it, and I will show you how they hold a donut. You know, this is the first time that I saw these. I was in a bead shop and I was fascinated by them. And so this is something that if you were online and you saw this label donut bale mini, you might not have any idea what it is. So you just take your donut and you just put it through the little bale, and then you can do anything that you want with it. And I just think they are lovely. So I got a little package of the minis. And what's cool is if you love gemstones, you can, this one has a rather large center hole, but if you love gemstones, these can be interchangeable. So, and since I got the minis, they could be earrings even if you had like a smaller donut, or even this size is really pretty if you like statement earrings. And then this is also a small, and this is a copper plated with a brush finish. And I just am fascinated by these, but I can link my video. I did a findings video months ago, and so if you did not see it and you're interested, I actually figured out how to do these just with wire and pliers, and it's really fun. And this donut might be really fun, and they're organic and beautiful. So I'll link that video below in case you're interested, but you just like put your donut over, and that's your little bale, and then your gemstone donut can move and spin freely. And so I just love these. So the way that when you buy them commercially made, you know, it's one solid piece, and the other ones that I have shown, this little bale part was soldered, but there is a cool little trick for doing it with your wire without soldering, without, you know, just your wire and your pliers. So maybe give that a try if you haven't. It's a fun little findings, and it's one of those things that you can't really mess it up because it's so organic and free form that whatever, you know, whatever way yours turns out, it's going to be beautiful. So, and that's, I had, I don't even remember how much these were, but they had a whole tray of all sizes and different stones of donuts, and I love those. And then I made a pair of beaded earrings from Dee Dee's Deluxe Bead Box that I have worn every day since I made those earrings and did that video. And so they had these little like yellow beaded beads, and I just love them. It was 25 cents for both of them, and I think they're going to be another pair of earrings really similar to the one that I did from from my Deluxe Bead Box from Dee Dee's Beads. And I also found something so cool. So let me explain, and of course, you know, the website, I don't know how they're going to arrange things on the website, but in our bead time for years and years, when you walked in the store all the way over to the right, that wall from the front of the store to the back was higher grade gemstone beads and large hole beads that are gemstones and natural pearls and shell pearls. And really, like, I'm not an expert on the different grades of gemstones, but like around AA quality gemstones. So if you're a person that has a fine line of jewelry, or you do a higher end and not just fashion jewelry, this store has the most amazing selection. And so I am really hoping that they open again. But this is something that I do not have in my pearl organizer, and I was thrilled to find it. It is a natural pearl, but it has been drilled with 2 holes, so I don't know if you can see. So like the 2-hole beads, I'm always just fascinated with creating patterns with 2-hole beads, Tilas, super duos, gem duos, all of those. So aren't they gorgeous? So these are freshwater pearls, double drilled, and it was half of that, so $12.50 for that. I am so thrilled to have these gorgeous pearls. I don't know where to put everything because I have a lot. And let's see, this is, look how gorgeous this is. This is cherry quartz, a 10mm bead. Isn't it beautiful? I love this gemstone. And so it was half of that, $8 for this strand. Gemstones feel so good against our skin. I wish you could feel this. I just wish you could feel how cool and just the weight of them. They're just, it's a luxury. I love, love, love those. Beautiful. And I am also super, super excited about this. One of my favorite gemstones in the world is tourmaline, and I got 2 strands of this beautiful pink tourmaline. It is one of my absolute favorites, and it's always kind of expensive. And so they were $20 normally a strand, so they were $10 a strand. So it's like getting one for free, and they're faceted, and I'm just, look at the color. That is one of my very, very, very favorite gemstones. And I also got some amethyst, really high quality amethyst, and this is a 4mm, and so it was half of that. So just really, I mean, I just love, love, love that. And let's see, oh, I love these two. I love everything that I got. I mean, it was bittersweet. I had fun shopping, but I was also mindful that, you know, the store is closing and the future is uncertain with it. So yeah, a little bit bittersweet. So I got another strand of quartz. This one is strawberry quartz, a 6mm, and so it ended up being $3 for this beautiful strand. Just love that. And I got some Amazonite, this little 4mm strand. We recently had some faceted Amazonite in one of our monthly boxes, and I enjoyed working with it so much. So I just picked up these little 4mm rounds, and so it was $2. Absolutely, and it's such a beautiful summer color. And then I love this sea sediment jasper. This is a 6mm, and so this strand with the discount was $3. And again, look at these beautiful summer colors. I just think they're amazing, just beautiful. And I think I had just finished making this set of bracelets for a video where I used the red and the pink coral and the turquoise mermaid glass. And when I looked at this, I thought there's the turquoise and that little bit of peachy pink and the little red veins in it. And I thought, oh, I wish I'd had the sea sediment jasper for my my bracelets that I just made for the video. But anyway, that had to come home with me. And then on the pearl wall, they have pearls, but these are shell pearls. They're not glass pearls. So it was normally $8 for the strand, and this is a 4mm. It's such a good size because you can actually make a necklace or a bracelet with it, but it's also really great as spacers or for bead weaving. And I mean, it's just, the dyeing is just beautiful. The coloring is just beautiful. So just a nice high quality pearl. And then you might have seen that I already did a set of gemstone layering necklaces out of a Peruvian opal. And this was $5, and I just love the shape. I love these organic little coins. I just think they are beautiful. I love the colors of the Peruvian opal. And so I don't know, I see a bracelet in my future with this. It's just so lovely. I mean, every bead is like a work of art. I actually wish I had a nail polish this color. Mine kind of is, but yeah, it's just so soft. And look at that, it's like pink marble. It's just so soft and so lovely, you know. And the psychology of colors, this is my color. It makes my heart sing. Oh, look at that strange one. That's funny. But anyway, I picked up another strand of those, and let's see, another gemstone. What is this? Is I think this is some kind of an agate. It looks like just some kind of an agate bead. I think this was not on the gemstone wall, but it is a gemstone, and it just feels so good. It's so nice and cool. It's an 8mm bead, so a good medium-sized bead, and in my beautiful like berry colors. Look how pretty that is with the Peruvian opal. Those from the lightest pink to a richer pink. It's just a lovely combination. And let's see. There is an entire wall, literally, in the back of the store for very high quality mermaid glass. Let me pull out all my mermaid glass because we're coming on summer. The kids in my area just started summer vacation today, and so I guess I have summer jewelry on the brain, so I just grabbed, they have nice long lengths. They were $3 a strand, which is amazing for this quality of mermaid glass. If you've purchased any, you know that it's always one of the more expensive beads, but I got this beautiful yellow mermaid glass. Look at the flash in those beads. And I got a purple. And they're so beautiful together, but even individually, like I hope that my camera lens is showing you in person what my eye is seeing, because the flash in these beads is amazing. It almost feels like there's a light inside the bead, like turned on. That's how bright the flash is. So I really hope the camera is showing you. And then I literally had just used every single one of my mermaid glass beads in this turquoise color in the project I just finished. So I was so happy to get a strand. And of course, I always have to buy pink, always. Look at this rich, beautiful pink. I mean, it's just the way it moves, the flash in these beads is absolutely amazing. It's just like a sparkle on steroids. I love it. And I only got one that was frosted mermaid glass. I really like the brighter, shinier one. So this is also mermaid glass. It has that same flash, but it's frosted. And in this one, I just decided to do a multicolor strand in case I wanted to do some earrings or something. I mean, I have a bin for beach style glass and mermaid glass, so I'll just replenish my little supply bin. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, they're just delicious. And let's see, another little gemstone. What is this one? Oh, this is a large hole amethyst. So, you know, if you've been around jewelry very much, you know that natural stone beads can have inconsistent hole sizes, and I love to string with waxed linen cord and, you know, some unusual things. Even leather, like the 1mm leather, doesn't always go through all gemstone beads, but Bead Time has always had a separate section, as far as I can remember, of beads that have large holes, and you know that they have a larger drill hole. So if you have certain projects in mind, like you do work with leather, you're not guessing. You know, it's so nice to get such a nice high quality gemstone and know that the holes will accommodate what you like to make. So I picked up a little bit of that because I do some of that. And I even found some lamp work beads, and these were $2. This one whole wall and the whole middle part of the store, every strand was $2. So look at these beautiful little lamp work beads, kind of in that oversized rice shape. I just think they are lovely. And so I got a strand of those, and they had like this whole, I'll just pull out some. There are crystals in every single millimeter on this wall, from the front of the store to the back. And I do a little bit of bead weaving, but I also love these as spacers just to add a little bit of sparkle. So I picked out like some kind of neutral, sparkly little faceted, micro-faceted little spacer beads, and $2 a strand. And this is just a little glass bead, and I just love the color. I just absolutely love the color. So for $2, I added that. And look at this gorgeous glass bead. It has like, it's strung a little bit tight. I can't actually fold it, but it has a beautiful AB finish over this purple glass, and I just love it. I just think that is the prettiest bead. Gorgeous, just really, really gorgeous. And I was actually looking for these cathedral type beads because it's one of my favorite cuts, and this isn't as faceted as a lot of the cathedral beads, but it's a pretty expensive cut to do and not always easy to find. So it's kind of like table cut around the middle, and then like I said, this one doesn't have all the faceting, but it's for $2. That is a stunning strand of beads, and you know, just gorgeous, absolutely. And look at it with these berry tones, like the dark purples and the dark pinks and rich roses. They speak to me. That's my color family. So, and I got 2 strands of glass hearts, and 2 different millimeters, a small and a large, because I was even thinking like earrings with the large heart on the bottom and the smaller heart on the top. Or, you know, if you're making jewelry for a mother or a grandmother, or, you know, a sister that has children, it's kind of sweet to do a heart for each of the children or each of the grandchildren, and maybe one large heart that's, you know, her heart. It's kind of sweet to do a bracelet design or something like that. So that was the color that was available that I liked the best. So I got some hearts, and this is for my friends at our next gathering. I chose the largest cube beads in 2 colors, a really pretty gold and a really pretty water turquoise blue, because as I said, my friends loved the totem necklace video that I did and really wanted to learn how to do the herringbone. And herringbone is super easy and fun on such a dimensional bead, because as you bring your wire down the side for your wraps, you have space, and it's really, really pretty. So I purchased these so that my friends could have 2 or 3 beads each and practice their herringbone with me while we have our charcuterie and our wine. So, and I'm just going to open the cane glass, because this cane glass, as you can see, it does need to be washed. So I'm just going to open it, and for those of you who are newer to jewelry making, I'm just going to show you what cane glass is. And like I said, this will be so much prettier when I give it just a warm soapy water rinse, but it has like a clear glass on the outside, and the color is encased deep inside. And she gave this to me. She just put it in my bag, and I was so thrilled to get it, because these kinds of cubes and dimensional things are beautiful for the herringbone project I want to do at my next jewelry party. So my friends can, you know, choose as much as they want. I have so much to work with. So that is my bittersweet, happy, and sad haul from Bead Time. And so if you are not in the Florida area, you can continue to shop at itsbeadtime.com. It is a beautiful family-owned business, and both the daughters are in college. It's a lovely, lovely family. And if you are in or near Florida, or Florida is your destination this summer, up until June 15th, the store is open for regular hours, and everything is 50% off. So I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. I thank you for being on my channel today and choosing my video, and I hope everyone is safe and well and having fun on your beading mats. And don't forget to check the description box for my email and other information. And I would love to, I'm continuing to collect your little furry-faced and feathered helpers that are around your beading tables. I love having those to put at the end of the video. So if you haven't sent me yours yet, or if you have and you have an updated photo, please send it. I would love to have it. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you in the next video. Ciao, friends.